طيب الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحابته ومن والاه. أما بعد, briefly, it is important for a person to know whom should he be accompanied with. Because friendship these days is so downgraded to the extent that a person on Facebook is called a friend, while both parties, they never met each other, they don't know anything about each other, and they are called friends. Friendship, ya ikhwani, is something great, something important, something precious. It is not so common to find a friend. A friend, يعني صديق. Because صديق in the Arabic language is derived from the root word of صدق. Because he is sincere to you. He sincerely loves to you that which he loves to himself. صديقك الصادق من كان معك ومن يضر نفسه لينفعك ومن إذا ريب الزمان صدعك شتت فيك شمله ليجمعك. Where is this guy? So rare. That's why you will have a lot of acquaintances, a lot of classmates, colleagues, co-workers, but friends, they are counted. 1, 2, 3, or 4 to be friends. But a person should know whom his friend is. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Al-mar'u ala dini khalil, falyanzur ahadukum man yukhalil." He said, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, a person is going to be following the action of those who are accompanied. Because the meaning of deen here is amal. As when Allah Ta'ala says, لَكُمْ دِينُكُمْ وَلِيَ دِينِ, يعني لِيَ لَكُمْ عَمَلُكُمْ وَلِيَ عَمَلِ. So الْمَرْءُ عَلَى دِينِ خَلِيلٍ, يعني you will do the same actions as your friends do. فَلْيَنْظُرْ أَحَدُكُمْ مَنْ يُخَالِفُ. Let a person amongst you be careful about those whom he is accompanying, those whom he is a friend with, hanging out with. الصاحب ساحب, your friend will pull you either towards good or towards bad. We have a saying, it says, من صاحب مصلين صلى ومن صاحب مولين ولى. The one who accompanies those, is friend with, has company with those who pray, he will pray. And the one who prays with, accompanies those who don't pray, he won't pray. Because we usually go along with those whom we feel attached to. If you are attached to people who are wicked, it means that you are going to be wicked like them. If you are attached to those who are righteous, then you're going to be attached to those, then you're going to be righteous. That's why you're attached to. And one of the very dangerous things is that a person is going to be accompanying those who had bad beliefs, improper beliefs, either shirk, as disbelievers, clear-cut, full-fledged disbelievers, or to be innovators. Those who are innovators are very dangerous to the belief of a person. So if you are accompanying those who have improper belief about Allah, about His names, attributes, about the qadar, predestiny, or about the Sahaba radiallahu anhum, or about imamah, rulership, they might take you away from the proper belief. So then, if you like to accompany people, you need to make sure that you pick them as you pick good dates, good foods. You know how to pick. But if a person is not praying, is that a good company? The answer is no. Well, he is nice, he's smiling all the day. The example we give you, what do you think of a person? He's very good when he gets out of his house. He's very good. Smiling, giving charity, removing harm from the streets. Anybody calls, he is there to help. But the moment he returns to his house, his parents in the house, the moment he enters, he spits at their faces. he kicks them, he slurs them. What do you think of that person? Is he good? He's not a good person. He's smiling all the day. He's helpful, but he's not given the right to the most worthy of this right to be given. So then what do you think of a person? Smiling all the day, doing good deeds, helping others, but he says that Allah has a son. What do you think of that person? He's good, he's smiling, he's doing good, but he says Allah has a son. What do you think? He's good. He parks legally. He stays in line. He smiles all the day. His house is clean. But what about the right of the one who created him? He says he has a son. He has a daughter. It's even worse than a person insulting his parents when he comes back. Wallahi, this is worse. So then what do you think of a person? He insults the Sahaba. He said that when the Prophet ﷺ died, all the Sahaba, except a few, they were kuffar. What do you think of that person? He's good. He invited me to lunch. We had a very good time. Yeah, but he insults the Sahaba. What does that mean if he insults the Sahaba? I'm asking you, the Quran we have, who delivered it?
Sahaba.
Who? The Sunnah, who delivered it? If you say that they were disbelievers, then what you're saying? No Islam. There's no Islam. Because those who delivered it were disbelievers. Those who communicated it were bad, were corrupt, wicked, miserable people. This is what such belief leads to. The denial of the entirety of Islam. And I'm asking you, what do you think of the University of Hawaii? If the vast majority of its graduates, they end up gangsters, murderers, and thieves. What do you think now? Is the problem those people who graduate or the university itself? The problem is with the institution. That institution is corrupt, it's bad. That's why you have all these graduates doing the same. What do you think if a person was saying that the vast majority of the Sahaba, just 5 to 8, 12, that they continue to be believers. But the rest of them, they were what? They were what? Gangsters, murderers, stingy, bad people. Is the problem with them or the one that they used to accompany, to be with? What do you think? So then, this is an insult to the Prophet ﷺ, but they don't do it directly. They go to insult the Sahaba. The moment you insult the Sahaba, you insult the Prophet ﷺ. So therefore, a person should be aware of whom he is accompanying. Can you accompany a person saying that Aisha was a fornicator? No. The honor of the Prophet ﷺ. He said every morning he wakes up, he said, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad wal'an sanamay Quraysh, Abu Bakr and Umar. Do you accompany such person? Every morning that they wake up and say, oh Allah, make salah on the Prophet and his family and curse the two idols of Quraysh. Whom are they? Abu Bakr and Umar. Do you accompany such people? Abdullah bin Umar, he said that we used to say, the Prophet ﷺ went along with Abu Bakr and Umar. The Prophet ﷺ came along with Abu Bakr and Umar. They used to be the ministers of the Prophet ﷺ. If he picked them, who is responsible if they are corrupt, bad, and someone picks them? Who is responsible for that? Who? The Prophet ﷺ. This is an insult to the Prophet ﷺ. So then, it is not allowed to accompany such people. Either you make da'wah or you don't accompany them. if you go away from a disease in order not to be infected, and the highest thing that might happen is that you're gonna die, then you should be more cautious of accompanying such people who will lead you to this absolute, utter, improper belief. That you need to be very careful when you accompany people. You need to know whom you should accompany. فنسأله عز وجل يجعلنا وإياكم نستمع القول فيتبع أحسنه ويلهمنا رشدنا ويعيذنا من شرور أنفسنا إنه جواد كريم والله أعلم وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه.